Okay, let's run.
This is America. Don't catch you slipping now.
I've been dating him since 2015. I met him when he was 21.
21?
And we had our first kid like a year after 2016. And we had another kid in 2017.
Wait for it.
And I just recently found out that this was my son that I gave up for adoption.
What did you say?
I just recently found out that this was my son that I gave up for adoption.
Huh? Let me just grab my stuff off the bus.
I've been eating poop for 12 years.
You're getting a high out of thinking that you've got fecal matter in your food.
It's my last blaze of glory.
I'm addicted to being an adult baby. I dress as a baby as often as I can. Whenever I come home, I always slip into one of my cute little outfits, and it helps me wash away all the stress of the big, tough world.
Riley has turned her bedroom into a nursery. She sleeps in her crib every night.
I love pajamas, especially footy pajamas.
Human pups are a hidden community of ordinary men who lead extraordinary double lives.
Everybody loves a puppy.
But what makes these grown men covet doggy treats?
Paul? Good boy.
Belly rubs.
This is my husband, Miles, and he's pregnant.
Popped, the masculine version of pregnant.
We're having a baby.
So I'm currently 8 months pregnant, and we do know the gender of the baby.
We're having a little girl, and I'm gonna name her Zayn. Zayn means grace in Arabic.
Since babies can't drink coffee, I have my juice. Hey, Hetty Manny is on. It's my favorite show. Yeah! I like coloring because it's just relaxing to color stuff in, and you don't really have to follow the rules because you can color it whatever you want.
Meet incredible 23-year-old woman Hanam Kaur, who's been growing a beard since the age of 16, and she says she's never felt more feminine.
It's the way that God made me and I'm happy with it.
Hanam from Slough has polycystic ovary syndrome, which can cause excessive hair growth. She was just 11 when it started appearing on her face.
People are like, oh, you're not really a cat. I'm like, I feel like I really am though. I am a cat.
I've never had anything so much on the kitten side of dressing up in past relationships.
I get the negative stuff. It's just not accepted to a lot of people. Today we're gonna actually try me licking into the bowl like a normal cat would. I'm really excited about it.
I'm addicted to sucking my thumb. I suck my thumb pretty much everywhere I go. I can suck my thumb while I'm driving. I can do it at the grocery store, at a coffee shop.
The thumb sucking was cute up to a certain age, but it's getting to that point where she's just too old now.
When I'm in public sucking my thumb, I just get very strange looks from people.
Did you say to yourself, I'm actually having sex with my child?
No, I don't know. It wasn't like a relative. It was just
felt like a normal person.
So this didn't feel incestuous to you? This didn't feel like...
Not at the time, no.
Well, these two are husband and wife. But what if I told you that they are brother and sister? These are siblings who have been married for years now. Yes, we all have the same question. On a planet of 7.9 billion people, why would he choose to marry his own sister? Do they even regret it? Papa. Okay.
A lot of people don't see Juniper the way I do. Love you. We actually met in high school. It was love at first sight, and she made me feel complete and whole and made me see life as this beautiful thing. It's always lonely when she's not around, but we're always texting, having little emoji battles.
I'm wired towards older women.
Babyface Kyle Jones has never dated a woman his own age, preferring relationships with ladies more than twice as old as him. The 31-year-old, who lives in Pittsburgh, regularly romances grandmas in their 70s, 80s, and even 90s.
I have 3 children with my father. I was 16 years old when I became pregnant with my first daughter. I was 21 years old when I was pregnant with my second daughter, 24 years old with my third daughter. He used to mark down my period cycles, and I was late. I was shocked and I was happy.
I'm addicted to drinking gasoline. Can't go a day without it. Like, I crave it, I need it. I'll wake up, go to the washroom, and drink the gas. If I go out somewhere, I'll put it in a small water bottle. When I fill up my car, I'll put it all over my hand.
This is 23-year-old Caleb. He fell in love with 56-year-old Mark.
I think Mark's best quality is definitely his eyes.
Their relationship has received criticism due to their age gap, with friends and family also worrying about the age difference.
Like, you are way younger than him.
21-year-old Jess and her boyfriend David have what many would describe as an unusual relationship. Jess enjoys regressing to infancy. She calls it little space.
I like wearing diapers because it's an instant regressor. It's also very comforting. I don't know, like, it feels nice to sit with them.
I am happily married to a carnival ride called a skydiver. His name is Bruce, and we've known each other since 1981. My first relationship was with an airplane. The last serious relationship I had before I met Bruce was with a locomotive.
I'm sorry, I don't know how you even react to this. I'm your mom and you're my son, and I am falling in love with him. He said, "Are you really?" I said, "Yes, I am." He said, "You know what? I was scared to let you know too. I am too." He was too, falling in love with me, with his mom, and I was falling in love with my son.
I am 8 months pregnant. And Dr. Huffbauer says the baby is in a good position for birth. I am really nervous because there's people who see me every day who don't know that I'm pregnant. And
Oh, Teresa can't go more than a few hours without eating rocks.
It's the grittiness of it and the earthy taste. I actually like how it feels on my teeth when I'm crunching them up.
I'm very worried about Teresa. When your body can't handle what you're putting inside of it, it's gonna rebel against you.
Teresa's favorite type of rock is a mixture of several minerals, including granite. She uses a hammer to break them up into bite-sized pieces.
I'm addicted to carrying around my husband's urn. I take my husband everywhere, to the grocery store, shopping.
Ooh, babe, look at that. That's neat.
To the movies, out to eat. Anywhere I go, he goes. I'm eating my husband. And I don't just dip it in. I swirl around to kind of feel and get it caked on there good. And then I just eat it.
I'm in a relationship with 15 inflatable animals.
Now he's so dependent on his inflatables, he can't be separated from them for more than a day.
When I'm at school, when I start missing them, and it's almost like if I'm going a little bit crazy. Hey, Charlie. Once I go home, basically give him a hug, give him a kiss, spend like family time together.
Okay, we can talk more about you if we want.
Let's say every one of my inflatables has a different personality. A little down dirty, don't you?
I'm a living doll. I've had 125 procedures. And it's been $158,000 to make me really resemble a doll. And chest was first, then moved on to bicep implants, tricep implants, a brow bone shave. I had a brow lift. And I started having a couple other nose revisions. They all get a little fuzzy after a while.
And I'm addicted to eating mattresses. I like my mattress plain and straight up. No mayonnaise, butter, none of that. There's like a hard texture, like my taste buds to go, kind of like a guitar.
When I found out that Jennifer eats mattresses, I was just dumbfounded. I was like, oh, it blew my mind that she did that.
The reason why I'm not eating my own mattress is because I ate my mattress already.
And I'm addicted to eating sand. I just love the crunch. It's always good on top of food, like a seasoning or something. I've taken a tortilla chip, dipped them in sand and ate them, and it gave the chip the best crunch that I've ever got in my entire life. My favorite combination of sand is when I mix it with gum.